welcome back to Conversations with the Mod Squad. I'm your host, Kevin, joined by the wonderful Felix.
What's up?
This week we have the broken brain of Eric Capolo joining us this week. How's it going, Eric?
It's going, man. It's going. It's going.
Oh,
Oh, that
I got the same one.
nice one. I got a colorful one. I got a
Yeah, I like
colorful one.
that. It's like
I like
graffiti.
that one too.
Yeah. All right, what this is, Eric, is we're going to dive into the brain of Eric Capolo. We're going to ask you some questions. Felix is going to start out with some word association. I'm going to ask you like 15 questions, and then Felix is going to finish it off with some this or that rapid fire. But first, I want to know, how did the broken brain of Eric Capolo come about?
All right. So, I was dropped on my head when I was born. When I got this giant. No, the whole podcast thing, it came about because of, I was running into people and I was helping people, and I was going through some low times, and the Mod Squad, you guys, helped me out through some serious times in my life, and just being able to come on and see you guys, whether it was a live or a pre-recorded, just coming on and be able to listen to you guys or hang out and make comments. You guys comment back, and that reach out helped, and that made me want to do something where I could reach out and help too, other than just like being in a message or in a chat board or comments or something. Be able to tell my story. Maybe my story can help people go through or get through things that they're going through.
I like it, man. I like it. Very inspirational. Very inspirational.
Yeah, you guys are inspirational.
Well, I was talking about you, actually. I was talking about you.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Oh, look at the humble. He's gonna blush, guys. He's gonna blush. All right, we're gonna start off with some word association with Felix. Felix, take it away.
Oh my god, I'm almost scared. I'm not just kidding, man. All right, check it out. We're
Be
gonna start
afraid.
with Western,
Western, like cowboy.
Green,
CBD.
Hero,
Hero. Jeez. A nice Italian sub from a corner restaurant, like a corner style deli.
Ooh,
Like that
that's
would be a
what's up.
hero for me.
Network.
Men at work. Is that what you said?
Oh, I'm sorry, Network.
Oh, network. Oh,
I thought you were
network.
saying men at work. I'm like,
That's what I thought you said. I was just gonna say
Sorry.
Millie Estevez.
oh shit, that's a good one.
Network. I got nothing on that.
Look right
On
here.
the real network,
Oh, the Mod Squad. Oh, that kind of network. Yeah, the Mod Squad.
Storm,
Fear.
Adventure,
Thrill.
Rose,
Rose. Rose. Honestly, I have to think about my wife with that one.
It's a good one.
Memory,
Sucks.
Fear,
Uh, Something. Oh, that completely cripples me.
and last but not least, Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. Go for barbecue. How about grill? Think
That
of a
works.
nice grilled burger.
That works. All right. Now I'm going to ask you about 15 questions just to really get to know you more as a person. Let your fans get to know you more about the way you think. And to follow up more on Felix's cheeseburger, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's
Oh,
on bread. It's in between two pieces of bread, man. It's a sandwich. A hamburger is a sandwich too.
Okay. I mean, agree to disagree, but if you think
Hey
a
man,
hot
if you
dog's a
took
sandwich,
if you pull bologna right out of a package and you put it on bread, man, that's the same product as a hot dog. If you just cut your, you know, hot dog into like pickle slices, it's bologna.
Okay. Hey, like I said, we'll agree to disagree. But when I think of a hot dog, I like thinking of events. And when I like to go to events, I like to go to a wrestling event. When the wrestler comes through the curtain and that theme song hits, you know exactly who he is and what he's all about. If a theme song played every time you walked into a room, what would it be?
Wait, I just gotta say because you said hot dogs remind you of events, and event is wrestling. So every time you see a wrestler walk out, and you said every time you see a guy wrestler walk out, you think of his hot dog.
Hey,
Did I just
yeah.
get that right? I think that's what I
Yeah,
heard. I'm
yeah,
not sure.
no, yeah. I like a little relish with it too, so yeah.
Ooh. My theme song would honestly, and it's always been the same thing for years. It's it's Dennis Leary. You know who Dennis Leary is?
Mm-hmm.
So he's got this song called "Asshole." That's my theme song. I always
There
said
you
if I
go.
was ever a wrestler, this would be my entrance song.
Love it. I love it. Speaking of songs, what is your guilty pleasure car karaoke song? That song that you roll the windows up, crank up the volume, and just belt with the biggest voice ever.
Oh, it's got to be Limp Bizkit. It's all about the he said, she said.
It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. Yep, I like it. I like it. Speaking of cars, though, what's the farthest you've ever traveled from home for vacation?
Now for vacation, to North Carolina to go see my son become a Marine.
Ooh,
That's what's up.
nice. Nice. Well, that's in distance. Now we're going to talk about time. If you could travel 10 years to the past or 10 years to the future, but only for 24 hours, which way would you go and why?
I would have to go to the future because I would have to go and steal some product from the future that made millions so that way I could bring it back and get it going for my kids to have so that way they're the real they invented it. Somebody else later on down the road didn't invent it. I got to it first.
I
And I
like
just
it.
pass
I
it on
like
so that
it.
way my kids are taken care of.
I like it. All right, how about a little color theory? How would you describe the color purple to a blind man?
How do you describe a color purple to a blind man? Uh Barney.
Barney?
Yeah, you know. I love you. You love me. Yeah, Barney.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I like
Or
it.
Grimace. I mean,
I mean,
He's
I
blind, so he
mean,
doesn't know who they are.
but he's heard the
oh
song. He's heard the
man.
song. He's heard the Barney song, I would imagine. So
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
there you go.
And everybody knows Ronald McDonald's autistic friend.
There you go.
That's true.
There you go. What's the funniest thing to ever happen to you that you can legally talk about?
Legally talk about.
Emphasize legally here.
What legal? What? Or say it's the funnest thing I've ever done legally.
Funniest, yeah.
Oh, the funniest thing I've ever done legally. Oh
Or
man, that's not
craziest, or
fair. This is a rough question.
he's like, how much do I reveal?
Okay, the funniest thing I probably ever did legally was going to this place in Florida, Easter Island. I took my kids there
Hmm.
for Easter one year. Like
I
the whole
know it.
family went, and I went potato sack racing with them. But the potato sack only went up to my knees, so I just kept falling on my face.
That works. That works. If you were to poll your family and friends, what would they say you're most known for?
Hmm. Mm, my attitude. Yeah, I would
That's
probably
a
have to
good
say
one.
that.
That's a good one. I'm a Superman guy. I have Superman on my wall behind me. But if you had a superhuman power, what would it be? And would you use it for good or evil?
I would have the penance stare, and I would use it for good,
All right.
hands down.
I like it.
I mean that
I
that
like it.
is like the best power that anyone's ever had.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, like I said, I'm a Superman guy. I like comics. That's my form of media that's kind of shaped me to who I am. But what single piece of media, whether it be book, movie, or TV show, that has had the most influence on the person you are today?
Most influence on the person I am today.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I don't really. I don't know because influence like that through media or entertainment or something like that. Really, I didn't have that when I was growing up. So it was more of a person. I guess if I use him, I can say like he'd be like my version of my own Dr. Phil. It was
That
just a
works.
doctor that was there, for
No,
me
that
back then. So
that definitely works. That definitely works. But if your life was a movie, what would the title be, and who would play you?
run, Forrest, run. uh, who would play me?
Mm-hmm.
Artie Lang.
Artie Lang.
Okay.
I like
Come
it.
on, don't you see it? Don't you see it?
I know I do see it. Actually, I do see it.
I mean,
And
can't
you're
you
saying that,
picture me with Norm Macdonald in that? What is that? Dirty Work.
and you're saying the title would be "Run, Forest, Run."
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
I thought I thought you were trying to say for us to stay away from that.
No, run away from the movie.
Oh, I love movies. I love movies, and one of my favorite movies is actually Castaway, where he's stranded on a desert island. If you were stranded on a desert island, what three items would you take with you, and why?
If I was stranded on a desert island, what three items would I take with me? I would take. Hmm.
Do you go survival or entertainment? That's like the biggest thing right here.
I would take my. It's only three things, right? So I can't say
Mm-hmm.
book bag and have a whole bunch of stuff stuffed in that
No,
book bag, right? Because book bag is
no,
one
the
thing.
book bag would be the one item. Yeah.
Oh, all right, so I would take my knife. I would take um, my waterproof matches, and I would take some kind of uh, filter, probably like a bunch of like a pack of what is that?
That's
Coffee filters.
Oh, I
yeah.
like it. That's smart. That's real
Pretty good
smart. I like
ones.
that. Yeah. If you could switch lives with someone just for a day, who would it be and why?
If I could switch lives with somebody for just one day, uh,
It could be anybody, real or non-real.
real or non-real. So like
Mm-hmm.
movie world. Oh, I would be Neo from the
Matrix.
Oh,
Matrix.
that's a good one.
I would be
That's
Neo.
cool.
Oh yeah.
I like it. I like it. All right, last two questions I have for you. So,
Sorry.
what are your 1 year, 5 year, and 10 year goals?
Okay, so 1 year is to have my house completed. I want to have that done within the next year, which I should be able to. 5 years, I want to take my what I started with my streaming thing, and what I've been doing for years with sales, take that and turn it into something bigger, and be on like its first year of its own footsteps, like supporting itself. And 10 years, I just want to be where everything's right, like all of it's functioning on its own, and everything's recycling back into itself, and just constant flow of income and things like that.
That's what's
Good
up.
goals, man. Good goals. And the last question I have for you: if you took center stage to the world and had everybody by their ear, what would your message be?
It's not hard to talk. it's really easy to communicate with one another. If you just put aside your ego, we'd all be able to get along. We'd work hand in hand to get things right, stop all this nonsense that's going on in the world. We can actually be united like we're supposed to be.
I like it, man.
Like it.
I like it. All right, that is all the questions I have for you. We're going to finish off with some rapid fire this or that questions from Felix. Go ahead, my man.
All right, man. Is it GIF or GIF?
Like peanut butter? Jiffy?
No,
Oh, you mean like the picture thing?
the
Yeah.
GIF? Yeah,
I call it a GIF.
same. Android or Apple?
Android.
DC or Marvel? That would be a lot
DC.
easier. Xbox or PlayStation?
I have to pick one or the other. I have to go with
Yep.
PlayStation.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
Ugh. I guess I have to go with Michael.
All right. Geek or whore?
Oh, geek.
Checkers or chess?
Chess.
Books or ebooks?
Books.
Last but not least, soft or hard tacos?
Oh, it's going sort of weird with that. Soft tacos.
Soft tacos. Very cool. All right,
And-
that is all the questions we have from the broken brain of Eric Capolo. Hey, man, do you have anything that you would like to promote? This is your time.
Oh, I'd like to promote. I guess my channel. You go to on YouTube or on Facebook, Broken Brain of Eric Coppola. You can check it out. It's interesting for the most part. It's just a weird walk through how I think about things and the things that get under my skin and how easy it is, even though it seems really hard, just to solve very simple problems. And I also like to promote you guys at the Mod
Oh,
Squad
man, thank you.
It's awesome.
and the Back
Thank
to the
you.
Retro reviews
I like it. I'll take it.
and the Walking
what?
Dead Maniacs.
There you go. Very cool, man. Anything else?
I also want to promote one other thing.
Mhm.
Just peace and love, people.
I love it. Great message. Great message. All right. Well, that does it for this episode of Conversations with the Mod Squad. So for Eric and Felix, I am Kevin saying, if I don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.